Look who I just found at the door. It's little Fin. You come to join me again. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. You just want me because your mummy's not home yet. Yes. I know you're gonna leave me as soon as your mummy comes home. Yes, I know you. So, it's day 2 and we're already up to episode 5. I can't believe it. Yeah, we can't hesitate anymore. We're on that much of a roll. We have to keep it going. So, let's get started.
Hugo's just magnificent. And Dorothée looks so happy. I love happy endings.
Since when is this the end of a story? It's just the beginning, girls.
Maybe it's not a happy ending just yet.
I don't understand why their faces are so shocked, you know. Like I've said many a times, if something brings back a bad memory, it's not going to get over it overnight. It's going to take some rehabilitation, regardless if it's mental or physical.
Unless, of course, you'd like to come too.
3's a crowd.
Yeah, one of us has to go. Stevie, Lisa, you choose. When are you out? We're a crowd. This friendship group is for 2 people only. You decide which one of you 2 is leaving.
He could have gone too. Picnics aren't my thing. Be happy for him. He's got a girlfriend. I don't think it's like that.
Why so touchy then?
I'm not touchy. Starlight and I just need a good gallop. She's touchy, Lisa. And I'm looking to your eyes.
I used to watch this episode as a kid and think, oh, she's not going for a gallop. I think the point is meant to be is she hasn't been riding for very long. She's still warming up to Starlight. You have to warm up your horse before you can, go into a gallop. And I think that's meant to be the point, but every time I watched it, I always thought, that's not a gallop. You're hardly going fast. Like, it's barely even a trot. A fast trot. So I always used to watch that and think, what type of gallop is she planning to go for? It's hardly a gallop, but I think the idea is meant to be she's still warming up Starlight, so she hasn't been riding him for very long when she gets stopped and sent home.
Are you from Pine Hollow?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm afraid you'll have to take him home. Straight home.
Why? Who are you?
The name's Harding. I'm from the Disease Control Centre. There's been an outbreak of equine virus just down the road.
And that's actually very, very serious. I've never seen it personally happen, but, to hear stories about, equine virus being spread literally like a grass fire. Just imagine that. That's what equine virus is. And it doesn't just affect horses. I hear it can affect all other farm animals. Not as badly as horses, but it can affect other horses in many ways. That's how serious equine virus is. And I'm kind of glad I've only ever heard stories about it and never seen it for myself, because I would be freaking out if that was the case.
I don't believe it. I'm afraid you have no choice. One of the horses from the infected property is stabled here now.
An infected horse is here?
But none of our horses are showing any symptoms of anything.
That's called being asymptomatic. And it makes you more contagious than any other horse if you're asymptomatic. It's the same for humans. If you have the flu and you're asymptomatic to the flu, you are the most contagious person in the room. Yeah. So, yeah, if you're asymptomatic to something, you're more contagious because you're less careful.
Not yet, but it may be carrying the virus without getting sick itself.
Asymptomatic.
Heard of that?
If it is, it will spread the infection like wildfire.
Which horse are we talking about?
The imported French one.
Hugo.
That's right.
It's impossible. You reckon? Do you remember those conditions that loser Gus had him in?
No, she doesn't, because she wasn't there, and I'm trusting that you wouldn't have told her that her horse got switched and nearly substituted in that situation. I hope you would have a brain and not have told her that. How crazy would you have been to tell her that her horse was substituted and put in a paddock full of unhygienic horses? I'm praying you have a brain and wouldn't have said that to her. You would have kept that from her. Please. She doesn't remember what the conditions Gus had her in because you didn't tell her, because you're smart girls. with brains.
He could have caught anything in that dump.
But Hugo is vaccinated.
Then I'm sure he'll be fine, Dorothy.
Ever heard of people getting the flu even though they've got the flu vaccine?
Yeah, chill a bit. Hugo's a very fit horse. He'll pull through.
But I did not.
But yeah, only a few days ago you were saying how unfit he is because he hasn't been worked and Dorothy's only rode him for 5 minutes and yet now he's the fittest horse in the world. You girls. Like I say, you make no sense.
Hey, you two!
What's that?
Bring Comanche back to the stables.
How come?
Ooh, at least I was smart enough to close the gate this time.
The vet wants to check him.
What?
Come on, hurry up.
Okay, you don't have to shout.
I didn't really think he was shouting. What are you doing, mister? You want more cuddles? Red wasn't shouting, he was quickly urging himself because that's what he was told to do to get the horses back ASAP. He wasn't complaining or shouting.
The stables are kept hygienic. And what good did it do us?
Can we take Diamond Penny for a ride?
I'm afraid not.
It's not like they're sick or anything.
It's not as simple as that, girls.
But they really want to go, you can tell. And so do we. And we wouldn't take them far, just along the trail.
They would be able to go like in the riding rings, they just wouldn't be allowed to leave the actual stables. So if they wanted to go for a ride, they would be able to go in the stables unless the horses were showing symptoms. Excuse me. So yeah, if they wanted to ride, they'd just have to do it in the riding arena. They wouldn't be able to go on any trails and ride out of the stables. They'd have to keep them close, connected.
He's not there. He's gone to the movies while the going's good with Whitney. Hey, you can't blame him. Who'd want to go on their own?
Bring back the pizza. We're hungry. Stop being a hogger.
It might not be the virus.
But what else could it be?
Let's just go get Max and get some help here.
He'll have Comanche put down.
If we get help right away, maybe he's got a chance. Maybe there's something they can do.
But you saw how sick he is.
Listen, you stay here.
To be fair, like, I haven't seen equine virus myself, as I've told you, but like horses sometimes struggle to breathe. They're like very laboured, you know, so having that knowledge, you know, you can look at that and think, you know, it's not the virus, and if it is, it's not a bad version of the virus.
I want him to see the sky again.
What?
Mine was exactly, he's a horse. Do you really think he cares about seeing skies and the trees and the grass grow? I don't think so. That would have been my response too.
It's so unfair, and I owe him that much.
Stevie, you're not thinking straight. If he's got the infection, he's got to stay put.
He loves those trails, and he'll never see them again.
Forget it, Stevie. You stay here and look after him, and I'll get Max and Dr. Judy, all right?
I wouldn't have trusted that alright, it barely came out as one word. I would have made sure you took her with her, Phil. I didn't trust that. If something can't come out as one word, you know it can't be true. As if no one, we see the stables all the time, there's at least 50 people in there. As if nobody saw her get the halter and lead rope and walk out of the stables. Nobody saw anything. It's kind of like that fire, as if there was not one person inside the stables when the fire happened.
Guys, so she rides him and risks giving the infection to any horse she meets. How irresponsible is that?
Very, but she's not thinking with her head.
She's doing what Comanche would want.
And that makes it right?
No.
I'd have done the same thing.
Me too.
I don't think so. You two have somewhat of brains. I don't think you would have done something like that. Trust me.
It's just so irresponsible. She will be doing mucking out duties for a month.
Doesn't she already do that to help pay off her board and riding lessons? Like, it's not that bad of a punishment when she already does that task. Like, so anything is just giving her more money to pay off her board and riding lessons. Not that bad of a punishment if you ask me.
I'm sorry.
You're back, that's the main thing.
Not so angry now, are we?
It was an accident, it couldn't be helped.
It can now. This is Bluey O'Reilly. Mr. O'Reilly is a professional shooter.
Oh no.
He and I will track down this Comanche, and then Mr. O'Reilly will do what has to be done.
Yeah, because this is a kid's show, you can't actually tell the action of what you're going to do. Oh yeah, 2002. You couldn't tell the action of what you were going to do because this is a kid's show, let's not forget this.
It's all your fault, you know.
Get lost.
How could you be so stupid?
She did it because she cares.
So she gets away with being dumb because she cares? I don't think so.
I'd say she showed a lot of courage. Comanche would thank her.
I'm with Veronica. She was warned not to take the horses out. They were warned to stay in the stables and she did it anyway. I'm with Veronica. She's completely stupid. That is the definition of stupidity, for doing the opposite of what she was told. That's what children do.
Pick up. Dad, pick up.
This is the Hanson residence. We
Where
can't
are
answer the
you?
phone, so please leave a message after the beep.
Things are really bad here. Looks like Comanche's gonna be put down. I wish I could talk to you.
Well, it's not like her dad is like out of the country and not communicatable. You know, she can still talk to her dad. She's acting like, you know, she hasn't spoken one word to him in like 3 weeks. You know, you can still talk to him. You know, he's not that far away.
He's not sick, is he?
I mean, a mare? My parents knew I wanted a stallion.
Red said you had Comanche yesterday. Did he seem okay?
He was fine. Did he sweat up?
Only after he'd been working for a while.
Was he off his feed?
No way. He ate... What? Did he eat something bad?
Well, actually...
You know the bottom paddock?
It's empty because Red mowed it. Did Comanche eat the mowed grass?
Yes.
Then maybe all he's got is colic. That's brilliant.
Okay, I can completely understand Melanie and Ashley's reaction because they thought they were about to get in trouble for letting Comanche eat mowed grass because colic can be a very serious thing. It can also kill a horse. So just because they find out Comanche has colic, they think he's all saved and woo, but colic can actually kill a horse. So I can completely understand their reaction when they say, he's got colic, that's brilliant, yay, let's go find him, because that would be my reaction too, thinking, you know, I fed a horse mowed grass, which could be killing a horse. It could give them colic. So please understand their confusion because colic can kill horses.
He went that way.
Okay, so these girls are just as irresponsible as any other person. They're warned not to go out on their horses. And what are they doing? Just trying to infect their own horses. They should have taken something else, like a car. Get an adult to drive them in a car.
Should go help them look.
Take Hugo.
Huh?
Take Hugo.
You should go.
I can ride him on the flat, but I'm not ready to jump him.
Are you sure you don't mind?
Go! It'll be good for him.
Yeah. The most high-risk horse who is suspicious to have the virus, you should take him out. You know, the horse that's high-risk and most likely could have the virus more than any other horse. Take him out. You know, just expose him to all other environmental things. You know, he's the one who's at high risk. Take him. Not your brightest idea. And it's just so handy, he already had his bridle on and just no other tack.
Wait!
Oh! Who's this?
It's all a mistake. Comanche is sick from eating fresh mowed grass.
My stupid sister let him. She didn't know.
It's a bit rude to call your sister stupid. Just say my little sister. I find it rude how that's how she refers to her sister, as her stupid sister. Really rude.
Have a go, Dorothy.
No, I can't.
Another episode done and dusted. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and also please do subscribe for more, and please sign the petition that I have linked in the description box below. I am trying my hardest to get the unreleased music from season 2 and season 3 released, because why had these Saddle Club songs if no one can enjoy them? Why even tease us that they were even going to be released if we can't even enjoy them ourselves? So please join 11 of us who have pre-signed the petition already, and see what we can do. Spread the word. If you know anyone who worked on the Saddle Club, bring it to their attention so we can see just how much pain we're all in for not having the released music with us. Yeah, and let's see where it can lead us. But yeah, I will see you next time in the next episode. Bye guys.